Every day, nearly half of all seniors in America wake up with a silent killer inside them, and most have no idea it's there. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't show, but it slowly damages the brain, the heart, and even the eyes, until one day, it's too late. Doctors call it high blood pressure, but for millions of older adults, it's not just a number on a monitor. It's the hidden reason behind strokes, heart attacks, and sudden memory loss. If you've been feeling dizzy, weak, or unusually tired, if your heart sometimes pounds for no reason, then this might be the most important video you ever watch. Because what I'm about to show you can literally save your life, or someone you love. So don't go anywhere. Stay with me until the end, because once you understand what's really happening inside your arteries, you'll never look at blood pressure the same way again. Now let's start with something most people don't realize. High blood pressure doesn't start overnight. It builds up quietly, over years of habits, stress, and small choices that seem harmless. Maybe it's a salty dinner. Maybe it's missing a few walks. Maybe it's that extra cup of coffee that keeps your heart racing just a bit too long. Slowly, your blood vessels stiffen, the heart pumps harder, and pressure builds like water in a closed pipe. You don't feel it, but inside, that pressure starts tearing at your arteries, damaging the walls and setting the stage for deadly clots or brain bleeds. Here's the chilling truth. By the time you feel the symptoms, the damage may already be happening. That's why doctors call hypertension the silent killer. But there's hope, because understanding how it begins is the first step to stopping it. Let's break it down. When your blood pressure stays above 130/80, it means your heart is pushing blood with more force than your arteries can safely handle. Over time, this extra pressure weakens your artery walls, allowing fatty plaques to form. Those plaques don't just block blood flow. They also cause inflammation that makes your heart work harder every day. The result? Your risk of heart attack doubles, your risk of stroke triples. But here's the part most seniors never hear. High blood pressure also affects your brain. Reduced blood flow means less oxygen to brain cells, which can cause memory problems, confusion, and even early dementia. So if you thought blood pressure only affects your heart, think again. It's connected to everything that keeps you alive. Now, if you're wondering, why is this happening to me? You're not alone. Millions of Americans over 60 face the same question. Sometimes it's genetics, yes, but most often it's lifestyle, diet, inactivity, stress, and sleep. And here's where things get interesting. New research shows that even a small change, just lowering your blood pressure by 10 points, can reduce your risk of heart disease by up to 30%. That's huge. It means you can actually take control starting today. But let's expose something most people don't talk about. Some medications that claim to help can actually make things worse. Certain over-the-counter painkillers like ibuprofen or naproxen can increase blood pressure when taken regularly. Even common cold medicines can spike it because they constrict blood vessels. That's why so many seniors see their numbers rise without knowing why. The fix? Always check your meds. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist before combining prescriptions. And remember, not all pills are safe for aging hearts. Now let's talk about something far more powerful than any pill. Your daily routine. Your blood pressure responds to your habits every single day. The way you breathe, what you eat, how you move, and even how you think, all of it adds up. For example, just 30 minutes of light walking can lower blood pressure almost as effectively as medication. Deep breathing exercises, 5 minutes a day, can calm the nervous system and lower stress hormones like cortisol, which directly drive blood pressure up. And sleep. Oh yes, sleep. Seniors who sleep less than 6 hours a night are twice as likely to have hypertension. So, if you're watching this late at night, promise yourself one thing. After this video, go get your rest. Your heart needs it more than you think. Diet plays another huge role. Too much sodium is the most obvious culprit, but it's not the only one. Processed foods, refined sugar, and unhealthy fats all stiffen the arteries over time. On the other hand, potassium-rich foods like bananas, spinach, and avocados help your body flush out sodium naturally. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish and walnuts, reduce inflammation and improve circulation. And one of the best natural blood pressure regulators? Beet juice. It contains nitrates that relax blood vessels and improve oxygen flow almost instantly. So the next time you're reaching for soda, swap it for a glass of beet or pomegranate juice. Your arteries will thank you. Now, here's something that surprises most people. Emotions affect blood pressure just as much as diet. When you're stressed, angry, or anxious, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol. Those hormones tighten your arteries and make your heart beat faster. Over time, this keeps your pressure elevated even when you're at rest. That's why seniors who manage stress through meditation, prayer, journaling, or even gentle hobbies like gardening often have much healthier blood pressure levels than those who don't. It's not just about medicine, it's about mindset. But what if your blood pressure remains high even after all these changes? That's where understanding the type of hypertension matters. Some people have primary hypertension, caused mostly by age and lifestyle. Others have secondary hypertension, caused by another condition like thyroid disease, kidney issues, or sleep apnea. Knowing which type you have helps doctors choose the right treatment. That's why regular checkups are vital. Don't just rely on how you feel. Because remember, this disease hides in silence. If you've ever felt dizzy after standing up too fast, if your vision sometimes blurs, or your chest feels heavy after climbing stairs, these are signals from your body. It's not weakness, it's a warning. And the earlier you act, the better your chances of protecting your heart and brain. The good news? The body is remarkably forgiving. Within weeks of lowering blood pressure, arteries begin to heal. Blood flow improves. Energy returns. You start to feel lighter, calmer, more alive. Let's talk about one inspiring story. In California, a 68-year-old retired teacher named Mary was diagnosed with stage 2 hypertension. Her doctor wanted to start her on 2 medications. But Mary decided to make small changes first, cutting out processed food, walking daily, practicing deep breathing, and adding magnesium-rich foods to her diet. In just 3 months, her blood pressure dropped from 165/95 to 128/82 without heavy medication. Her doctor was stunned. The truth is, the body wants to heal. You just have to give it a chance. As we reach the final part of this video, remember this. High blood pressure doesn't mean your best years are over. It's simply your body asking for attention. Your heart has carried you through every joy, every pain, every moment of your life. Now it needs you to take care of it. So, if you're over 60 and watching this right now, check your numbers, make the changes, and never ignore the signs. You have the power to lower your blood pressure naturally, safely, and for good. Start small. Drink more water. Move your body. Eat real food. Breathe deeply. Laugh often. And if you take medication, take it wisely. Never without understanding what it's doing inside your body. Because in the end, it's not just about living longer, it's about living stronger. And your heart deserves that chance. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone you care about. You could save a life. And don't forget to hit subscribe, because in our next video, we're revealing one simple food that can clean your arteries naturally and protect your heart from aging.